All right, so now that the Chargers season is over, I wanted to just start off by thanking everybody who has come along to my content in this channel and our podcast and everything so far this season. One thing that happened this weekend that did make me very happy was that this channel surpassed 300 followers here on TikTok. And I know that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. I know most people have way more than that, but it really means a lot. I'm just a guy who likes to get baked and watch the Chargers and think about the Chargers and talk about the Chargers and cricket as well. And to have 300 people out there validating that for me really does mean a lot. So I want to thank you all for your likes, your comments, your support, your shares, everything that you've done to help grow this channel so far. And we are very much just getting started. As far as the game, you've probably seen it all said, heard it all said about the Chargers and how this team performed yesterday against the Patriots. I don't have any excuses here. I know there's probably a lot of Broncos fans who watch this content to troll me, who want to see me make a bunch of excuses for our quarterback and our offense, and they're not going to get that. You know, as much as you may not like the things specifically that I say about your quarterback, I do my analysis based on what is realistic. And when I say negative things about your quarterback, I usually back them up with tape, which I back up all my takes with tape. Anyway, if you're a Broncos fan and you still want to take your freaking shots, go for it. I can take it. I don't care. All you're doing is driving engagement to this channel, so thank you. And if anything, I have to apologize to you all for probably having too much faith and deference to Greg Roman, only because there were times when it seemed like people were being unrealistically negative about him. But to be honest, I was very encouraged by Harbaugh's answer to that question about Greg Roman's potential future as the Chargers offensive coordinator, because that was a stinker. And it wasn't entirely his fault. I think that Justin Herbert has to improve a lot. I think he has to take a look in the mirror and really dig deep and figure out how to get better, even as difficult as the conditions can be. At this point, if you're Justin Herbert, you have to prepare for everything to be as terrible as possible and still balling out and bailing this team out, because that's been his job. That said, the Chargers defense, I won't be making any excuses for, and I won't need to, because the Chargers defense played absolutely fantastic, especially that first half. Honestly, if the offense hadn't let them down so hard, they probably would have given up less than 16 points, just because the offense turned the ball over so quickly that they allowed the Patriots to have so much possession in the second half. But the defense, every single phase of the defense deserves so much credit. The defensive line, 5 sacks against Drake May. Odafe Owe was making Will Campbell look like a complete scrub, the number 4 overall pick. So that was at least encouraging. If you want to feel happy about anything from this game, our defense definitely did more than enough to give this team a chance to win this game. And I want to congratulate Jesse Minter on a great season. And if you're no longer our coordinator, frankly, thank you so much for all you've done to make the Chargers defense great. And on some level after that, I want to say congratulations on getting out of this Sisyphean hell that is making such a great defense with, an offense that is coordinated based on God knows what. By a guy who, by his own admission, doesn't get sleep. I think, by and large, and as frustrating as it was for the Chargers, a pretty fun NFL season. So, thank you all again, and bolt up, onwards and upwards. We can take these hits.